6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between these road warriors and the Indianapolis Colts. Taking them, as always, their head coach. These guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. So glad to have you with us here. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call. Joshua Carty with the honors. And we're off in Indianapolis. Some pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long. Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 20.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top gate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Stroud. Now to be caught by Troy Franklin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Breaks through and breaks away. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have a little, not a lot. Fall to about the 25. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete, it's Bijan Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Again, Stroud. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's good. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal?
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Working now from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's another carry for McLaughlin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see the roll.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. It almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He finds Odunze running the slant. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Nix holds on to it. And he'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Set on the option. He was taken down by Kirby Joseph. No gain on the play. Brings up
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 3rd and long for him here. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A 47-yard attempt.
Roy Gallus connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy who can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Visitors and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Hits his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st down from the 41.
A gain of 19 yards.
Here's Stroud now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 2nd down now, they need 7.
At the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of
Stroud.
Brings up 2nd and
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing again. It's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Now a toss. It's McLaughlin. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
From the gun, here's McLaughlin. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
We'll go to McLaughlin again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll throw. 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Here's Loveland working the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now after the play, we see tight end Colston Loveland in a little bit of distress. Timeout's called so they can take a look. Offense to the line, second down. Stroud off of play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be first down, Chicago.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at second and pretty short. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
First down. A gain of 7.
Stroud throwing here on first. This finds Franklin. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Stroud on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. It's a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud to throw on first down. Harrison secures this left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
10 yards. That's another first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Robinson on the inside give. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
And 10 at the Colts 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Inside, this is reeled in by Warren. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And a first down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Chicago.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Taken in by Harrison. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a first down.
From the gun, Stroud. Catch is made in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown.
To Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Chicago.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys drive their lead to 11. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nix holds on to it. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Well, caught by his running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. The visitors and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. It's in the nickel set on 3rd.
3rd down and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Connects with Harrison again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Harrison Jr. 8 yards on the pickup.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
At the 46-yard line.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Again, Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Stroud now on 3rd. Shakes himself free. Stroud is hit. The ball is out. The Colts pick it up. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
1 yard gain.
Nix from the gun. McLaughlin's got it, complete. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Knicks trying to sneak it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
First and 10 from the 43.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Knicks. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Knicks. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. We have to take a timeout, though. There's an injured player, and it looks like Kyle Pitts is the one the training staff is headed out for. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback where he could scramble for the first.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Knicks with it on first. Pass complete to Wiley. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
It's Knicks out of the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
At the 7-yard line.
Knicks quick out wide, complete. And he's brought down at the line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Knicks. We've got a screen to the running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Borregales connects. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
It's one of those moments where you feel like, yeah, I know you're still trailing, but everybody did their job. Defense took the ball away. Offense put you in position to kick it, and special teams delivers with 3.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Now it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys lead by 15 now.
21, Colts 6.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. That is enough time to put something together. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Nix now on 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. He motioned the tight end over. Once more, it's Nix. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. First and 10, around to Robinson. Trucks a defender. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. To the line, and set. Here we go, first down. Another carry for Robinson. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on their stadium co-tenants, the New York Giants. And it's Khalil Shakir. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is J.J. McCarthy. He pulls it, and now he's thinking first down. Now he's thinking touchdown. 31 yards on the scramble for the score. This one's gone to halftime now, and it's the Vikings trying to make it 5 straight wins, and they're up at the half. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Cowboys. And this is the home team running back. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Commanders on top in this one at halftime. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The visitors and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. First down throw by Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes. 39.
That's good.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Here's a design run. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
A gain of 6. That's another first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
Here's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after getting that pass away, he's in some visible discomfort. Training staff out now to see how serious it may be. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Looking to throw. Stroud. Complete over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Stroud now on 3rd. Pass complete to Robinson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And these guys grow the lead now to 22 points. 6. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Nix with it on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Shotgun snap to Nix. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force a throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First down, Stroud. Hits him on the end route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running here with Bijan. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Stroud now. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he rocks that tackler. And they make the tackle at the 38. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Shotgun snap. Again to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. As Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Colts ready to take the field. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. There's another carry for McLaughlin. Jukes away from one. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Looking to his flow back now. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
Colts, first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 more yards. Complete to number 15.
That's to Dunze again. And they get this down to the 28. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Nix to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Gallis connects. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The visitors and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running over center with McLaughlin. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Nix from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 16. Brings up 2nd down.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen.
Downfield.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Nick's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking across the middle, Brock, it's tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The visitors and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Stroud throwing here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive down. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Number 87. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds a man, right side. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. The Colts offense set to head out. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's going for it himself. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Following the play, that's quarterback Bo Nix in some noticeable pain, Brock. Obviously a worrying sight as he receives some assistance. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's the backup. First throw. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 6 coming up here. Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Rolling into enemy territory. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the
Ritter to throw.
second and 2.
There's that man again, Adunze. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Offense is set. First and 10.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
From the red zone on first. Setting up the screen. And they're going to have first and goal block as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Colts, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Ritter. Brings it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
For the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Visitors and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Robinson again here on second. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down.
7-yard line. A gain of 9.
Stroud on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Robinson on the inside give. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Staying with Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Colts and Rome Odunze headed back out on offense. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Throwing on first down, Nix. Fits it through the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action with Nix. Finds a Doomsday downfield. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but they still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
That's good.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nix off the play action. Connects with Riley. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10.
An inside handoff, McLaughlin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Throw left side, complete. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's good for a 1st down.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st down, Chicago.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everyone.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's Stroud. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs from 37. 1st and 10 around to Robinson. Saw the lead, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. All set now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Chicago.
route, completes it quick. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Now to give to Bijan. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gain of 6.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. These guys moments away from their 4th win of the year. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Trying to get it on the keeper. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
35-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there. And this game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say so long from Indy.